Well, howdy diddly dandy there, Jums! 'Tis I, Captain of the Steves, and today, Jums, I'm back inside of No Man's Sky, and I'm going to be jumping out of my ship. Now, I've heard this isn't the best idea to do, and we'll see what happens when I do. Anyway, here we've got this lovely UFO type looking ship that I've created. I've called it Captain's UAP. I'm getting some weird things happen with my freaking modules, people, but that's beside the point. I'm getting new modules just spawning in willy-nilly. That was not there. I had another shield module there. Very odd. But anyway, I digress. Look, it swapped places. Oh, fudge this. I have no idea what's going on there. Anyway, today's episode, chums, I'm going to be getting out of my chair. There we go. Leave pilot seat. And I'm going to be jumping out of my ship. Now, the reason why people say this isn't a good idea is because they say that after they've jumped out their ship, they can't get back to it. Now, I've got a base down there. I'm going to jump out of my ship and we're going to skydive all the way down to my base, which is pretty cool. I'm just on the echelons of space, so I'm just going through the cloud layer right now. Oh, this is actually quite cool. I want to try and meteor out myself to a meteorite, you know, like jump out of a ship and fly over to an asteroid or something. We'll try that soon as well. I just want to fly down to the planet, because people are saying that they fly down to the planet from the back of their ship like this, and then when they want to get back to their ship, they can't get up there because their jetpack obviously isn't powerful enough to get them all the way back up to their ship. And I'm like, well, why don't you just call your ship back down to you? And this doesn't work. Once you, if you can't, if you've left your ship up in the air, you can't call it back down again. So I figured I'd give it a go. I mean, there's my ship up there, so I can't get to it. There's no way I'm going to be able to get to that. So I'm going to try and call it down here. But it works. I can call it down. So I don't know what people's issue is, but just because I can't replicate it doesn't mean it's not an issue. So there we go. Coolio. Now, I have found this really cool planet. This really cool planet looks very Halloween-esque as well. It's got spooky noises, it's got spooky plants, and it's also got salvaged containers. So it's got salvaged stuff all over this planet. I mean, I'll say all over it. It's quite sparsely spread, but you know, there's two right next to each other there. You do find a couple of hot spots on this planet, but I figured we might even be able to use this planet as some sort of Halloween planet. Also, up in the actual space station of this system, the guy sells pretty much every S-Class module under the sun. I'll fly up there in a second and show you. In fact, I'll fly up there now and show you that. And then we're going to jump out and try to land on an asteroid from using our jetpack. Because why not? Okay, jumps, I'm up in this awesome station. I mean, it's like red and pink combined. It's pretty darn freaking sweet. Anyway, if I go and talk to this technology merchant right here, and I go to purchase upgrade modules, you can see he's got 4 pidgets. That's always a good sign. But he's got the infra knife, which you can see I purchased located, the photon cannon, starship shield, hyperdrive, pulse engine, launch thruster, and phase beam. He has got pretty much everything I would normally buy for my ship. The only thing he hasn't got is the positron ejector, which is something that I like to install in most of my ships. That is pretty darn freaking phenomenal. Now, I've already given the location, so there we go. I just have to rewind a little. Right, okay, now to get back to my ship. Now, on these transporters, it actually shows you an icon on the one where your ship is landed, so you can just go to the right one. Anyhow, I'm going to fly on out, and we're going to see if we can get ourselves onto an asteroid by jumping out the rear end of our ship. Okay, well, here we go then. Let's take to the skies, stars even, and let's see. Oh, you know what, chums? I'm not too bothered about walking on asteroids. I want to walk on the space station. Okay, here we go. Alright, that'd do. Right, yeah, let's just keep it floating around here, I think. And we'll be walking on the space station in a second. Alright, how do I get out of my seat? Here we go. Leave pilot seat. Here we go, chums. This could be a fun one. Yes, open sesame. I want jumping off into space. Oh, this is majestically cool. Can I actually get on this space station? Let's have a look. Can I walk on it? Oh, I've gone through it. Oh, that's not so good. Right. Maybe they didn't think anybody would be stupid enough to do this. Right. Well, this is Captain Steve. Alright, let's okay, let's get back in my ship and let's go over to the asteroids. Let's try the asteroids. Okay. I mean, they must have given us some sort of use case for this. I mean, this is what this whole video is about. Why jump out the ship? So far, because it's bloody fun. That's the only use case I have for you so far, people. Right, let's have a look for some asteroids then. There's a couple of asteroids over here. Let's try and get onto this lovely potato, shall we? Yes, let's claim this asteroid as mine. Okay. Well, there's some freighters over there. We might be able to sort of jump out onto them as well. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? Right, there we go. Let's jump on out of the seat. Lovely. Let's head on down to this asteroid. Hello, asteroid. Oh, great. Well, that's not a use case either, then, is it? I don't think I can use my multi-tool while I'm in space either. I can't shoot. So I couldn't even mine something, even if I wanted to. Well, let's go on over to some freighters, and let's see if we can be a naughty little piratey scamp and do something about them, you know. Maybe traverse on the outside. So far, there's not many use cases for jumping out of your ship, other than a bit of fun. Let's head on over to these freighters then. La 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 la. Now, I'd imagine when I'm actually playing with friends, I think we could have quite a lot of fun with jumping out of ships, to be fair. Especially when we're heading on a mission or something. Nah, that could be fun, couldn't it? Alright, shall we land on this one? I don't think this one's got a docking station, but it doesn't really matter. Let's land on this one. It's one with all the shipping containers next to it. Okay. There we go. Oh, yeah, I need to jump out of my chair. Wait, stop gliding, ship. Yay! Aha! It's Captain Steve. I'm going to climb all over your cannon. No, I'm not. Okay, well, you can't actually walk on anything in space. It's almost like nothing exists. Okay, well, use case, I haven't got one. I haven't got a use case for jumping out of a ship, apart from it's rivetingly fun. Well, it is the first couple of times you do it, then after that it's kind of like, well, it's nice, but why? But why would I need to? Yeah, there's no real need to, is there? It's fun, there's decent photo opportunities for sure. But I am hearing of people that are managing to lose their ships doing this, and for whatever reason they can't call them back in. Right, let's try doing it inside of the planet's atmosphere, because the first time I did it I was outside the planet's atmosphere. It said off planet. I'm really trying to understand how they've managed to foobar up so much. Okay, right, we're in the planet atmosphere. Oh, excuse me! Right, what I'm going to do is just leave my ship. You know what? What about if I put my ship in autopilot? Maybe this is how they've done it. So if I put my ship on autopilot and go to there. Okay, that didn't work. Maybe I'm already on that planet, but go to that one then. And then I get out of my chair. Right, so it's pulsing right now, yeah? And then I open the doors. And then I jump out. Maybe that's what they've done. Maybe they've left it on autopilot and their ship is just going off automatically without them. I mean, it doesn't seem to be going too fast though right now, my ship, does it? Okay, maybe it stopped autopilot. Who frickin' knows? Let's head on down here then, anyway. Let's just see if I can call my ship back. I mean, I am trying everything to try and replicate these issues that people are reporting to me, but mine still works. It still works! So, there we go, people. I think everything is working pretty darn fine. Hopefully you like my new ship, right? I mean, it's pretty cool, isn't it? Let me just show you the interior of this ship quickly. So inside of here, I've got 4 chairs for my friends. I have been told that when your friends are sitting on a chair, if you do take off on your ship, they sink through and fall out of your ship, and they're still in the seated position. and ends up leaving them behind. So that's something that I definitely want to try on Friday with my friends. Right, we've got a mission radar here. Very cool. We've got this over here, refiner unit. I love all these gears and wariness. Very nice. Heading over here, I have a door I can't go through for some unknown beknownst reason. Okay, well, we'll go through this one then. Oh, I can go through that one just fine. Right, we've got some plants there, and we've got a lovely little table here with a nutrient processor. I love that table. It's such a rip-off from Star Wars. It's freaking majestic and cool. Okay, let's see if I can go back out through this way. No, I can't. There's some sort of invisible blocking volume there. And I have found this on a couple of my builds. So maybe there's a bit of tweaking, a little bit of fixing that Hello Games needs to do with some of this stuff. But you know what? All in all, I'm actually quite impressed with just how solid this update has been. There's just a few little niggles for me. But people losing their ship when it's the only ship that they have, or other stuff like the Xbox having a black screen of death, which is actually in the latest round of patches. It's going to be fixed extremely soon. So that I don't think we need to overly worry about. Right, chums, I'm going to try it again. I'm going to send it to a far-off planet. There we go. So it's pulsing. I can get out of my chair. And quickly, open up the back door. Ah! Can I get all the way to that planet over there? This is going to take me a freaking month of Sundays, isn't it? Okay, well, we're going to try anyway. So I have definitely sent my ship off on an errand now. Well, it might be easier to go to that one. That one might be closer. I think that's the planet that I just left anyway. We'll try and go to that one. This could take me ages. But yeah, my ship is on a autopilot course. It's hammering over to another planet right now. So yeah, I'm going to see if I can make it all the way down to here. And we'll see what happens then. We'll see if we can call my ship back from another planet. Which would be insane, wouldn't it? Alright. Okay, chums, well, this has taken longer than I thought it would. It doesn't feel like I'm actually moving. But my ship is. My ship's freaking miles away. So I have no idea what's going to happen now if it's auto-saved. So I'll just do a reload of my save and see what happens. It had actually done an autosave within the last minute. So this could be interesting. Is it going to put me in my ship? No, it's not. So yeah, it is quite easy to get stranded. Can I call my ship to me though? Huh, okay. Call recovery starship. Well, that wasn't obvious. That looked like the wingman icon, didn't it? But there you go. If you've lost your ship, see if you've got that icon that I just had. Because that worked for me. Okay, well, there we go. I'm learning as we go, people. Learning as we go. But that might work for you. See if you've got that icon. Let me try doing that again. So autopilot. Let's go and send my ship all the way over to planet Seto. Right, I'm going to get up out of my chair. I'm going to quickly leg it over here. Open the hatch. And I'm going to jump. And we're going to let our ship just drift millions of miles away. Okay. Well, it's already millions of miles away. Okay, alright. So, that cool recovery starship. See it? It looks like the wingman icon. It would be nice if they actually made an icon that looked a little bit different. I know, like a refresh icon with a little ship in the middle or something. Because that's not overly obvious. So if you have lost your ship, your only ship, see if you've got that as an icon. And hopefully it might save your bacon. Don't know. Until I can replicate the issue of jumping out of a ship and losing your ship forever, it's a very difficult one for me to actually chime in on. But at least I've given some sort of idea. I mean, try just calling it on the planet as you normally would a normal ship. Or if not, see if you've got that icon available to you. As for jumping out of your ship and having a use for it, I don't really have one. Apart from photo opportunities and a little bit of fun. I'm going to be running some multiplayer missions from my ship using the missions agent. Oh, thank you very much, NVK Free Pay. Been getting a fair few subscribers since this content went live, which is lovely because I've had a bit of a dry spell on my channel. So if you do want to tickle those buttons and make me a very happy Captain Steve, That'd be awesome. Also, you might see your name in the end credits. I mean, you look out for that guy. He's probably going to appear there now, as long as he's got his settings on YouTube to show that he's subscribed to certain channels. It'll all be good. But anyway, people, I think I'm going to be ending off now. So, yeah, salutamondo and all that sort of shenanigans. And that's all I have for you today's episode. Next episode, I'm going to try and change my look and feel of my character to the one that was inside the trailer that looks more NASA-punk. Looks more Starfield-esque. Yeah, so we'll be doing that next episode. Heck yes. Cheery bye, people. Bye-bye, goodbye, and goodbye again. Chickabow.